Hey guys, and welcome back. Thank you guys so much for checking out my YouTube channel again. So today I have some very creepy stuff to talk about. We're going to be talking about aliens, Area 51, and UFOs. So let's get into it. As you guys all know, every president has said Area 51 is real and Area 51 does exist. They all claim that aliens are there, no aliens exist. There was a former employee who went on the air and started saying that aliens are going to take over the world, and he started describing how the aliens were going to take over the world and everything. And then before he got to say how they were going to take over the world, the phone line cut out and they lost signal.
What they claim to be, they have infiltrated a lot of aspects of the military establishment, particularly the Area 51. The disasters that are coming, the military, the government knows about them. We want the major population centers wiped out so that the few that are left will be more easily controllable. I started getting...
It's really creepy if you guys ask me. A while back there was a politician. He's a Canadian politician, and he was talking about aliens and, extraterrestrial beings that are on Earth and that work with the government.
An investigation was launched into this whole subject, and a document was prepared which concluded that at least 4 species had been visiting Earth for thousands of years. Say that there are live ETs on Earth at this present time, at least 2 of them probably working with the United States government. Species that I learned about not too long ago was called the tall whites.
So he said that there's at least 4 types of ET species living on Earth, and there's at least 2 of them working with the US government. One of the names he said that they're called is called the tall whites. The politician's name is Paul Heiler.
Many species, and I'm convinced they have different agendas.
Paul is the Canadian Minister of Defense. He has also worked with the Canadian government for a very long time. He is an engineer, politician, and author. He has written many books, and he has declared that what he says is true, and he has backed it up with plenty of evidence. So if he says that aliens are real, I'd fucking believe it. You guys have heard of Men in Black before. There's a movie, with Will Smith in it, where they dressed in all black tuxedos and, hunted for aliens.
The body. Great body. The dad body. Oh, man, you're going to have to go look at that thing.
What? But apparently, Men in Blacks are real. They dress in all black. They have really pale faces. They normally travel in 2s, and the 2 people normally look identical in the face. They also hunt down people who are trying to spread information about aliens or UFOs, which UFOs, hello, I've seen a few. The Men in Black people, they are called UFO silencers, which means if you call in a UFO, they'll come and off you. So listen to this. There were these 2 people staying at a hotel, and they looked out the window and they saw what they thought was a UFO. They were like, yo, that doesn't look like a plane, that doesn't look like a bird, it's a UFO. They called the cops. The cops were like, we don't handle stuff like that. So they called the UFO company, and they didn't get there quick enough, so the people who spotted the UFO, they had already left. Men in Black ended up going to that hotel you know, a couple days later or a couple hours later, you know, after the people have already left, and they were like, hey, is so-and-so here? And the workers were like, no, you know, he just left, he's not here. And what is super creepy is that the lady who, you know, was talking to them, one of the men in black, she was like, you know, when he was talking to me, he had a very pale face, he had, you know, very black eyes, big black eyes, and it felt like he could see right through me. So far reported that the witnesses described the men tall with black suits, black hats, identical faces, extremely pale skin, no eyebrows, no eyelashes, and abnormally large eyes. A woman who spoke with the men felt as if they knew what she was thinking. Like, if that doesn't creep you out, I don't know what will. That is all I have for you guys today. Make sure you click that red subscribe button, click that bell in the corner so you're notified every time I post a new video, and make sure to follow all my social media down below so we can keep up with aliens. I guess stay safe and lock your doors. Bye.